everyone and welcome back. My people, more reactions concerning this particular trending video of a corp member who criticized and also complained about this Tinubu government, what Nigerians are going through, especially the hardship, right? So Nigerians, both those that are living in abroad and those that are living in Nigeria, are coming out to complain as well, which they tag 30 days rant challenge. So a lot of people are still coming out, but in this particular video you're going to listen to what Dr. Apoki have to say concerning this matter. You guys know that Dr. Apoki is loaded like with wisdom, so anytime you watch his video you will take one thing or the other from that particular video, right? So let me just allow you guys to watch the video, but please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't, share the video and give this video a thumbs up so that YouTube will recommend it for other people to watch. Thank you so much for doing so. So my people, let's go ahead and listen to Dr. Apoki and hear what he have to say concerning this matter.
There is a trending video of a young Nigerian female that aired her opinion, vented her anger, shed tears over the challenges she's passing through in serving her nation in the National Youth Service Corps scheme and the resultant threat from a lady in the secretariat of the NYSC. I'll be using the word Corper, even though people say that's not the right word to use. But since we understand that, I will be calling her a Corper, and I will call myself a former Corper. On Saturday, I sent my security man to buy Fancida, used to be called Fancida, 3 tablets. And then it's now called Swida. I usually take it to prevent malaria. So I take it periodically so that I don't break down because I need to be healthy. What I used to buy for 250 naira in 2023 before the removal of subsidy was now 1,400. I needed to buy 2, one for my PA, one for myself. And that amounted to nearly 3,000 naira. My brother's wife, I was told she was sick and they couldn't take her to hospital because there was no money. I told the son to go see her and call me. Our people are suffering. Our people are dying. The NYSC girl is not the only person who is in a paramilitary or sub-military organization, because you will see there are rules and regulations guiding the activities and utterances of corps members. Number one, soldiers have come out to criticize the military, tell them about their sufferings. Some have been arrested. Policemen, retired policemen have come out to demonstrate in front of the Ministry of Finance. And Nigerian Air Force personnel invaded, vandalized, brutalized people in the Ikeja electricity company because they did not have electricity for a period. If uniformed armed men can invade a private company in protests, why can't a young girl you called from her house, her family, the comfort of her family, why can't she protest? Why can't she ventilate her anger? When I see that those of us who enjoy this country are the ones who are destroying it for our children and our grandchildren, and that God will punish people of my generation who are responsible for this hardship. People will say I'm being harsh. I have never worked for government since the age of 27. I'm 66. This April 27, I will be 66. I have never worked for government. I have never done any contract. Apart from 2 years, I worked for a man, internship and NYC. I have never worked for another person. I've always worked for myself and earned my money legitimately. But when I went for NYC in 1985, the allowance was 200 naira. The dollar was 50 kobo. Or if it had gone to 75 kobo then, that means 200 naira allowance was equivalent of 300,000 naira now to 400,000 naira. You need to extrapolate. Some of you need to use your brains. If I was earning 200 naira in 1985, comparatively, when the dollar was half the naira, so I was earning $400, even if it was $300. If you convert it today, the minimum I should be, an NYC person or a corper should be earning now is 450,000 naira to 800,000 naira or thereabout. 600,000 naira. And so, to still be paying somebody 30-something thousand naira when the government has approved a minimum of 70,000 naira for them, you are slave masters. You are taskmasters. You are enslaving the children of the poor while your children are schooling overseas. Your children are driving big cars. You are budgeting big amounts. You are thieves, wicked people, evil people. My generation, very evil people. And so, that time I did NYSC. I stayed in Omungasi, Okpulumobu Road, number 24. 20 cups of gari went for 1 naira. I don't know if there's still 1 naira. 20 cups of gari went for 1 naira. 20 cups. And then when we buy maize, they will give us so much maize. My wife will say they should take some away that we can't finish the maize. So we had enough to eat. A whole chicken that was given to me by the local government secretariat, local government health office where I was serving under Dr. Wankwo, was 5 naira. Chicken. A whole live chicken, broiler from the local government farm was 5 naira. And they gave me 3 as the doctor there. 3. Now, I married during NYSC because that money I was earning, I saved, and I had opportunities to work here and there. There are no opportunities now. You even go for the NYSC service, NYSC. There are no places to post you to. No places to post you to. No place of primary assignment. And then you pay for transport to the local government secretariat every time for what this CDS or whatever. So the conditions we serve, those are these wicked men, including that wicked woman that called that girl. If I handle some people there, including that wicked woman that threatened that girl, the conditions under which we served were much better. I married during NYC. I had a child during NYC. At the end of NYC, I was able to buy a car with a loan that was given to me by the hospital where I worked. My classmates and my friends who were working elsewhere, who were not doctors, they lived well, and so we cannot enjoy the privileges of this nation and visit hardship on our children and our grandchildren. I say this because I care. I say this because I'm involved. I say this because of my children and my grandchildren. And something is coming. I want my hands to be clean. I don't want to suffer with the guilty. Now, the language of calling the president terrible must be viewed from the context of her generational reality. We have trained them. They are not slaves. They are not mental slaves like us. They don't fear. The day one police spokesman somewhere said, any person that insults this, that they will improve. One boy came out and lambasted every person. You arrested him. I think he has come out. These people, we have pushed our children to the wall and they are ready to fight back. You will quote scripture. Yes. Do not speak to an elder disrespectfully. Granted, those are elders that respect themselves. Elders that stand for the truth. Elders that are responsible. In Ephesians chapter 6 from verse 1 to verse 4, the Bible says, children, honor your father and your mother, that your days may be long, and that it may be well with you. That it is the first commandment with a promise. But Ephesians chapter 6 verse 4, church people are very trickish. They will not quote that part because they don't want responsibility. It says, fathers, I don't know why they didn't add mothers. Fathers, do not provoke your children to wrath. Do not provoke them to anger. That is to say, you deserve respect, you deserve honor, but you as a father, do not provoke your children to anger. You're a sinner and you deserve some of the things they will say. You can't have an adult male child and you as a father, you are beating his mother, traumatizing her, she is bleeding. You think the boy will leave you alone? He would throw you. The boy will fling you because of maternal instinct, the Oedipal complex reaction. He will fling you, the father. And if anything happens to you, you deserve it. Then the word terrible. The word terrible, I went to check the meaning. It means awful. It means painful. It means dreadful. It means horrible. It means extremely bad. Now, we must separate the word terrible from Mr. Tinubu himself, the president. The girl did not insinuate that Tinubu is a terrible person, either as a husband, father, or citizen. She just did a KPI. KPIs are key performance indicators. And so you can say, I had a terrible father. He was always drunk. He was always fighting with my mother. He was always owing. I had a terrible father. That is a description of the performance indicators of the father. You did not say, Daddy, you are a fool. Daddy, you are an idiot. No. When people come to my channel and they abuse me, I fight back because you are attacking my person. You are not analyzing the post I have made. So, the girl described the office of the presidency. And once you come out into public office, you are subject to public analysis. And it must not be pleasant. They put age bracket there, 35 to eternity. If you as an ancestor decides to come and contest elections and you win, anything they say about your presidency, swallow it like a bitter pill. Now, we must accept the fact that we're in a democratic setting and that presidents in the UK, France, Germany, where we send our children to, people call them names. They describe them. They cartoon them. They make mockery of them. They even throw eggs and tomatoes and fruits at them. Nothing really happens. You saw the man that tackled Macron. I don't think he's in life detention. The children we have raised are not afraid. We have pushed them to the wall. And they must air their voices because we are destroying their future. Somebody wants to renovate the International Conference Center in Abuja with how many billion naira? And somebody calculated that it's enough to give about 1,000 housing units to people. Is the place that bad? The money that is meant for the NYC people, where is the money? Who took it? If you are increasing your allowances as senators and governors and whoever, and you have not increased that of our children that we call to go and serve, what happened? If you want this girl to be obedient to your guidelines and regulations, what happened when during Buhari's baboon and blood, NYC members were killed in the north? Nothing happened. Why would the NYC say that if you are kidnapped, you are on your own, and they want our children to go and serve? Una miss road though. The ones who serve for my family, they don't serve. The one we no one serve, no go serve. No go serve. Too much, you no go do government work. And we don't need government work. Now, how do you provoke a child? By frustration, by oppression, by living a fake life, by insecurity. Insecurity is when there is no guarantee of a future. By hunger, by danger, and by suffocation. We should accept the reality of what people are going through. The girl said the truth. Instead of throwing a wrapper to cover fire, it is better to find the source of the fire and extinguish it. There is fire in the bones of these children. I will say two things, the threats. That woman is most likely a Lagosian or a Yoruba woman resident in Lagos that votes in Lagos. Obasa was removed by the House of Assembly members. Somebody told them to pull down that nonsense that you did now. Pull it down and restore Obasa. Obasa was restored. And what's her name? Miranda resigned. That woman that should be sued for cyberbullying and threat to life thinks that that girl that came from another state and that girl that belongs to a different generation is like them that dobale for every person and they can be silenced. Do you know somebody called me for nearly a month? Midnight, morning, afternoon, evening, threatening me that I criticize government, that I criticize Yoruba people. I knew he was an idiot. An idiot is somebody who does not care about the consequences of actions on society. He's a tribesman. Because I have a lot of Yoruba subscribers, a lot of Yoruba friends. When I talked about some religious leaders, they sent threatening messages from all kinds of people, bishops and all that. People in public attacked me, did that, and they stopped inviting me to their churches. Invite me to your church. Do you know how much it takes for me to give a lecture? You know how much it takes? Do you know how much it takes, Dr. Apoki, MBBS Ibadan, MPA Delso, Oyamama, one of Aba, one Nedi number, one of Igboland? Do you know what it takes? Your church. Your church. You want me to come and collaborate in your iniquity? No. But reasonable pastors still invite me. If you don't want to invite me, bust you! Bust you and your slaves that you are running there, that you are managing. You want to, somebody, he was funny me. We are coming for you. We are coming. I said, do you take so long to kill somebody? Then you must be a very lazy person. Come and kill. Whether you will get back home safely. Come and kill. Whether you will get back home safely. Somebody sent me a message. I live near you. You don't know us. We are so gang, and we are coming for you. This, that. Told him, I have your number. My team have started tracing your number. We will get you before you get me. Don't report. He said, I should not call the police. I said, I don't need the police because I will track you faster than the police. I'm a tough man. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing. And he sent a message, Oga, please don't be angry. I'm broke. I need money. Mumu. Another one called me. I am Chinonso. Yeah, this. Did you offend any person? I say, yes. I offend people all over the world. We are coming for you. The two men came to report you to us. I told him, what do they want? They want to kill me? They say, yes. I say, come, I'm waiting. I've lived a good life. I am waiting for you. I will kill you before you kill me. I will buy you. Sorry, I'm using hard languages, but that's what they said. A soldier, I saw soldiers misbehaving somewhere, and I made a post that I condemned it, the violence of soldiers against civilians. One soldier sent a threatening message to me that will come for you. Soldier, I tracked him. I knew his secondary school. I knew why he was expelled from the secondary school he attended. He stole. I called his mother's name and the street where the mother lived. And I told him, my junior is a major general over you. I will dismiss you from the army. And if it turns to man, you can't stand me. You can't stand those who stand behind me. You think I do this thing on my own? You can't stand those who stand behind me. Some of us and our followers have made up our minds. As an elder, I will be the spokesman. But they are there. They are quiet until they will mobilize if you misbehave. So threat does not work for every person. Okay, let me just look at the maximum you can do. Okay, the girl can go home. If it's my child, you threaten my child, I pull her back home. The child can go home. And as she speaks, her looks, she said she has never lived outside home before. Her bills have been provided for. Her parents are well-to-do. She just decided to serve. You threaten her, we will mobilize and send her overseas for a master's degree. We, will mobilize. Very dark man. Aisha Yesufu. All the people that I know, BVI, JNJ Media, K White, before we mobilize, this girl will get scholarship and will send her overseas, and she will be a more potent voice from the diaspora. What it be NYC? We benefited by integration, but the nation, what we want to achieve with the NYC is gone. Yoruba youths are attacking Igbo youths, Northern youths are attacking this. El-Rufai's son is talking rubbish to Kaduna South people. The basis of national integration as the fabric has virtually been burnt with stupid by stupid politicians. Nnamdi Kanu is there. You are frustrating his freedom. You went to kidnap him, frustrating him. Abaribe had to disrupt the Senate. I know him as a gentleman. I preached the day he got born again in Ifeanyi Chukwumoto's his house in the GRA. Very gentleman. For him to get provoked, that means there are still elders that hate the injustice. So you want to post my child to where they will kidnap her? Nonsense. Take that girl back to the state she comes from. Let her go and learn a trade. She's into IT or whatever. Send her overseas. Somebody asked me, why are my children overseas? And I say, I love this country. I love this country, but my children don't owe this country. She doesn't need to work for Nigerian government. And that's why our children don't want to come back. Okay. I agree that the NYC is a paramilitary or sub-military organization, and that there is a way she was supposed to have spoken. But listen, let me tell you something. If a doctor is seeing patients and there is a long line, like as we used to have, and one woman comes, hey, mo fẹ́ gbin o, mo fẹ́ gbin o, ìgbẹ́gbẹ́ mi, mo fẹ́ gbin o, Jésù ṣàánú mi, doctor ṣàánú mi, mo fẹ́ gbin o. The doctor will come out. What's happening? Doctor. Oh, ṣàánú mi. The doctor will attend to that lady before every other patient that is waiting. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ sọ̀rọ̀ sókè. Youth, speak out. The suffering is too much. The stealing is too much. Natasha spoke up. A criminal that was debarred in America suspended her, sat and suspended her without hearing her. Somebody who did not contest primaries. Somebody that off the mic. We're not going to go that side. Off the mic. Somebody when woman saying slap him. Woman say he slap him. Woman slap him. No fit do the woman. Joy Nune was my junior at FGC Warri. Joy Nune. So I'm not a mean man in this country. Joy Nune was my junior. Person when they slap by the time when in the FGC correct bene. I don't finish higher school from FGC Warri. So when we get angry with what is happening in this country, we are not smart people. And let me quickly say this. It was only one boy in Tunisia that got frustrated and set himself ablaze that led to the Arab Spring that got to Egypt, Libya, and we have not recovered from it. Nigeria is crawling with claws towards each person. The rich will soon cry too. You can't put all of us in prison. No. Our children, you can't flog them, then they will not cry. If anything happens to that girl, you will see that these Nigerian youths are tired of your stupidity. And all those of you who will come here because of your tribal bigotry, because of your slavish mentality, because of your partisan parasitism, If you come here, I will whip your father. I will whip your father. Now me and your papa meet. I will whip your father. Whip your father that did not speak in his time. Whip your father that destroyed this country. I will whip your father.
Welcome to Chammercy News TV.